We're all just like.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening and welcome to this week's FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and I am not at the castle currently. But tonight I am here with Ion the Leprechaun and Professor Greenman and Kamar Bismuth and and Rainwolf Wolvenpath.
Hello.
And Phoenix Rainbow Light, the Herald. Sorry about missing last week, you guys, but you soon will understand why we did miss last week with the very exciting news. The real question here, I guess, though, is what we do first on the agenda this evening. I guess we have to start with
what to do with the bell.
Oh yes, what do we do with the bell today, Ion?
They should like, subscribe, and spring the bell.
Spring the bell.
Because it's springtime.
Officially in the spring equinox.
We have to spring the bell out of jail because it's been in winter jail and now it needs to be sprung, right?
Who's got a crowbar?
Right.
Confirmed.
It's all about leverage.
Yeah.
Right. And then next, I suppose we should talk about our sponsor.
Oh, yep, that one's all you.
Heartsong Arts. Heartsong Arts Pottery is a small business dedicated to both functional and fantasy pottery, and that is Fae inspired. Fae houses like the one in the recent Dumb Feast, and mugs, platters, and an assortment of Fae inspired work are all available for 10% off all sales of $50 or more at Etsy.com/shop/Heartsong Arts Co. We welcome all the she and unseelie to examine our work at the shop. All sales are guaranteed to be delivered by the holidays. Well, I don't know if I need to. Of course, it's guaranteed to be delivered by the holidays.
I hope so. The holidays are a long way away.
They're so far.
At least those ones are, yes.
True. Yeah.
But, let's see. You mentioned the Fairy Blossom name, and we'll. Yeah. Okay. All right. So they know where you came from. All right.
Yes, all the links for our sponsor are in the low bar as usual, you guys. So they're down below if you want to find them. And then I guess it's like agenda time, right?
We could say hello to Kabul and Ingvi and.
Yeah,
I don't think I can see the chat from where I'm at.
Here, I'll do some. There's Kabul.
I was gonna say
hello, Kabul and Airwinner.
I was gonna say Cobble. If the cake's a lie, you can't bake anything into it. We don't get a file to spring from.
Oh, weird. On my phone, I can only see I can look at the comments in the chat, but I can only see either a screen that has all the comments on it and not you guys at all, or just you guys and no comments. I can't look at them side by side.
Well, I mean, I would choose places over comments, but I don't know. Comments can be pretty entertaining. So
all right, so I think I took care of some of the business that needed to be taken care of.
Cobble wants you to know that their cakes are no lie. Their beef cakes are no lie.
Beef cake.
Beef cake. Hey Jay, how are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So I left the agenda back at the castle, so the agenda is kind of a lie tonight.
We have mystery agendas. We have mystery boxes. There's just mysteries all around tonight, everybody.
We're Fae. We're just winging it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is just a flyby episode, man.
I didn't know we ordered from Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Let's see. So I do want to say welcome to our new Patreon subscriber, Eva. So thank you so much for joining the Wild Fae this last week, which also reminds me as well that we have the artist voting for artists to do all of this year's posters for events is now open on the Patreon. So if you just pop over there. It's currently the most recent post that's up, and you can just go vote for your top 3 favorite artists. Like they each should have a link to either their online store or portfolio that you can look at, and then just vote on the top 3 that you like the best. You do have to be a Patreon patron to vote, but please do that. And then you have 1 week to do so, and then at the end of the week, we will tally all of the votes from our Patreon and from the House of Mischief Patreon, because we tag teamed with another Patreon to get a broader scope of both artists and voters in this one. So we will tally all of the votes between the two, and then we will go ahead and start reaching out to these artists to do paid commissions for posters for both of our events. So good stuff happening.
Yes. Come make things for us for money.
That's right. Take my money. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do taste testing first, or do you want to do big news reveal first?
Big news.
Big news.
Big news.
I've been waiting. I'm the edge of my seat. I'm falling down.
You're falling
Big
down.
news
$15
reveal.
will get you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
But you'll yeah, exactly.
I guess
Oh, wait.
on screen.
Wally, did you say you have big news?
You ready to be in big end?
Yes, I'm ready to be embiggened.
Huh. Oh, no.
That's not it.
I did it wrong. Oops. Oh, there we go.
No.
Delayed reaction.
You have to put me with you guys embiggened.
There we go.
Yay. So,
Like the Brady Bunch. Everyone looks over. Oh, hi.
oh yeah, you guys are like all on the side. Okay, so the big news is, as of this week, I got the official key. This is the Funky Monkey key. Yes, to my all new store, a physical storefront that I am going to be opening here, not in April, but we are aiming for May 1st. So I was going to show you guys, that's where I'm at right now, is in the storefront. And I'm going to show you guys, you can see this is my front window. And I will turn my camera around, I think, here in a minute, and I'm going to do a little walkthrough of the storefront. But I'm super excited about this. So let me see, find my camera adjuster thing. Nope, that's my off. Let's see. I don't ever do this from my phone. Magic mirror. I don't know how to operate you.
See, this box is in the shape of a store. So here's our first random mystery for the evening, everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Is this one working? Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so this is the back half of the store here, and it's on the second floor. It's in Fremont, Seattle. I'm about 5 blocks actually from the Fremont Troll on the main drag of Fremont. It's an amazing location, actually, with just tons of foot traffic. I'm just super excited. And so this actually, let me see if I can get you guys a look out the back window. That view there is Queen Anne Hill. And then with the lights on, you can't really see that bridge in the far distance. That's the Fremont Bridge. Ooh. But yes, that's the bridge that the troll is under, actually. And so this is the back half of the store. That's where my computer desk and all those things will, like the office-y space. And you can see we've got the track lighting up here. And then we've got like a little closet here. And so we'll probably use this also for like office supplies, but probably from about here across the room to, over there, I will put up some kind of a curtain in order to sort of block off an office space area. And then that will leave all the rest of this up here for the upstairs part. Now, I'm in the upstairs part of a house that's been converted to 2 commercial retail spaces. This is the upstairs commercial retail space. It's 450 square feet. So it's not huge, but that's good because, your first store product and filling space is a thing. This is my front window, though, and you can see here, like, the landlord still has some work that he's working on. Since we're going to have the whole month of April to get ourselves set up. But this is Fremont, and this road down here, which is 36th Street, the Fremont Solstice Parade actually goes down this road every year. So that's awesome. And the sidewalk that's right there in front of it, you can't see it from the window, but we have like a little patio area that kind of goes in front of the house. And we can actually just put chairs out there and watch the parade from our show. So, and the other cool thing about here, like, yeah, it's super cool. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can from me. No, that just embiggens my screen. Right across the street, you can see like the little light that's sort of in the trees there. That's Dragsters, and that's an awesome new gay/queer pub that has just opened up with awesome space for doing events. They've got a dance floor, DJ booth, pole dancing, fire pit, pool tables, like all the good stuff there. And then if we go this way down the road, it's kind of hard to see in the dark. But there's a whole bunch of awesome restaurants and pubs and, places to have events that are right here in the neighborhood. So this right here is the bathroom. Yeah, so exciting. Everybody loves that. The shower is not meant to be used as the shower, so that's going to actually become storage space. And I will set up my ink making station in here. And these are the stairs that go down to the front of the building. So I'll show you. So like all of this wall space that you see here, all of this is mine to do with what I want. All that ceiling space, this wall space. And so coming down this way, all of this is mine. And then you can see here, let me grab the front light really quick. Oh, that's my light. Front light, there we go. I'll get back at the top of the stairs. So up the stairs here is kind of like, so going up there is where my store is. And then like, you can kind of see. And then this is sort of the little lobby area down here. And all of this wall space here, see, all of that is mine. And then my partner, who is actually a business that is just a couple doors down called the Uncommon Cottage, she is going to be taking the downstairs retail space. So she is going to have this area here because I don't really want it, and it's in front of her store, and so it will just be better. She's going to be doing, I think, like art shows and displays and things kind of out here as well as in here. Now, this is her. Let me see. Can I back up? Yeah. So these doors go into what her store is, and hers is bigger. She needed to embiggen her store, and she wanted to have somebody in the building with her that she knew. And that was how it came to pass that we both got 2 separate leases for the upstairs and downstairs of this place. And so she has slowly started, just yesterday, kind of bringing things from her shop just down the road. This is one of her back rooms here, little side kitchen there. And over here is like a storage room. Where's the lights? So storage room here, and then kind of this back space, also storage room here. And then that back door goes out the back of the, technically converted house, and then down into the parking that's behind the house below for us. So that's what it looks like in here on her part of things.
I'm just going to let you know there's lots of positive comments from the audience, such as cool and wow, amazing.
Yeah, this is kind of what the lobby looks like from this direction.
Exciting. Congratulations.
So this is out the front door of the shop. So we're going to actually, I think we're going to replace the front door to have a clear door like this one so that people can like see that inside there is a store in here. But we have this cool little patio. We're going to probably move these planters. This is the area where we can basically set all up and get chairs out and do whatever. And we can pretty much do what we want with it. And here's what it looks like from the outside.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And now that I'm down here, you guys can probably like see a lot better. Just like it's like central to all of this stuff that is just going on. awesome. I'm so excited. And
I can't wait to visit.
what?
I said I can't wait to visit.
Oh,
be
I
fun.
know. Now you know why
Mhm.
I need to talk to the bus boys, right?
Yep.
Should I do a logo reveal?
Yeah,
Is that-
so I've decided that I'm going to call my physical storefront Fairy Apothecary. I have my tentative logo. So Ion, you can show that. This is what my tentative logo looks like. Yeah. I mean, there may be some small changes made to it or something, but I really kind of like the simplicity of the design. It's very crisp and clear. But I'm going to start a Kickstarter in April for this. So if you guys want to get your pocketbooks ready to help support, because I did not take out any business loans to do this. So this is definitely, let me find my camera again so I can turn myself around and you guys can see me instead of staring at the awesome wall, which, as awesome as it is.
There's an Amanita now too.
Yeah. Hi, Amanita.
Gotta unmute.
Thank you.
Still muted. Amanita's talking.
Hello, can you
We're
see
gonna
me?
pretend that didn't happen.
There I am.
Hello, I'm alive. I'm
I'm back. Okay.
excited for
So-
your shop.
What was that?
I said I'm super excited for your shop.
Oh, thank you.
What?
I am pretty excited as well. So,
Oh,
I mean, like,
Help me
that's
set up.
probably an understatement, right?
Lolly, along the back of the shop, did I see a gnome door?
What? A gnome door?
A gnome door.
It was kind of up on the wall a little bit, but it was very small.
I think it was were you talking about in her little office nook that she's playing?
Yes, in the office nook.
Well, let's go find out. Do you mean, let's see.
It was
Do you
right
mean
in-
that right there?
I'm not sure if that was it or if it was on the other side. It was, but I saw a window.
And big,
There's that
one.
right there.
That one. Yes,
That
that
one?
one right there.
Turns out I actually can paint the walls in here pretty much however I want to paint them. So we have had a lot of discussion about, do we want to put murals on our walls? I know that downstairs she wants to keep them kind of the same color because she plans on doing art installations and displays. She used to work at the Met in New York. I think that's where it was. So she's pretty art savvy and wants to, these walls are a really good color for doing that. On the other hand, I am not doing art displays or whatever. So I'm actually thinking of using some of this wall space to do like Kickstarter rewards with, so that for everybody that, contributes at a certain level, I can like put something on the wall with your name or your business name on it, kind of like you buy bricks or you sponsor a park bench in the park or something, right? Something like that. So I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff I've been working on it over the last, thank you guys so much. I've been working on it the last couple of days, sort of getting the rough draft for the Kickstarter put together so that I can have it hopefully ready to launch on April 1st. And then run through the month of April. I'm probably going to try to raise between $7,500 and $10,000. I will need to buy things like a whole separate computer to go here. I only have my computer at home, so I'll need kind of a computer printer set up. I will need a good cash register set up. So, and obviously some display fixtures and whatnot that I can use. But the other really cool news that goes along with this is it's not just going, this is kind of one of my favorite parts about it. Actually, it's not just going to be me that's up here like with my product and the Gilded Quill and whatnot. I've already been in discussions with Oddmall Emporium of the WeiRd and Penelope Pendragon, the Wish Fairy, who has her own product line. And both of them we're looking at eventually, during the month of May, kind of getting some consignment from other vendors in here. So I'm probably going to try to set it up so that I've got like a space that's oddball vendors, a corner that is the wishing fairy corner, kind of how to make your best wishes, or I don't know. Exactly how that will look, I don't know, but that is where the planning is kind of pointed at. So we're going in that direction. And then I plan to have my biggest sellers from my Etsy store. So my quill pens, my magic wands, and I want to do a make your own wand station so that people can come in and actually build their own, kind of Build-A-Bear, but with magic wands. And then I also want to have a section. Yeah, like that was not my idea. Actually, I have to give credit for that idea to Aladrin. That was his suggestion, because I have hollow grip wands. And so he was like, oh, you should do this thing. And I'm like, that's an amazing idea. I can do that. So obviously I'll have already turned wands, but also I think it would be pretty fun to have a build your own wand. So I kind of have one, I have like a mini wand emporium. And then I do want to have a section in here that is dedicated to books and by indie authors. So I want to kind of carry, your not your average bookstore books, right? So because that's my passion, and supporting the small and handmade community. And I don't know, I'm really excited for it. So all of this is what has been going on in basically this last month. And it's why there's been so much discombobulation, like why we didn't have a show last week, why we, just because I've been busy doing everything involved in getting all of this, which was really just like an opportunity that, made itself avavel, and I decided to carpe diem and take the leap and do the thing. So that's exactly, Wesley. Next step, world domination. That's okay. When I'm a rich billionaire, there's going to be mini mansions for everyone all around, right? So.
And you get a mansion, and you get a mansion, and you.
Yes, that's right. So, so that's my super exciting news. And then hopefully by this weekend, I'm going down to Las Vegas Pirate Fest to do the coronation for Queen Yonella down there. I'm very excited and honored to be able to be doing that. And then when I come back, it will be focusing on getting tickets up and vendor things up for Fairy Blossom Festival, because a lot of people have been asking me about that. So I'm going to get those up and active on the websites, and then looking at getting the Kickstarter going for the store for the Fairy Apothecary to be opened in May. And I think that one of the big things, I guess I should also say this because it was on the agenda. We normally have a Beltane high tea. And this year, because we want to open on May 1st, I know for a fact that I won't be able to do a little, small size event, and all the coordination and food and everything that goes into that in combination with opening the store. So what I plan to do is actually have an exclusive VIP opening for the store and get together that I'm going to sell tickets through the Kickstarter, and then we will have a private we will have a private gathering for Beltane May 6th, the first weekend, the first Saturday of May. But that is what I'm planning to do there, is to kind of have a little VIP soiree, have some cheese and crackers and wine, and then maybe look at renting out one of the places across the street, like Dragsters, or maybe even Sean O'Donnell's, which is like a block up the road that way. It's kind of around the corner, so you can't see it, but going to the Irish bar seems kind of appropriate, right? So yeah.
We're looking at you, Ion.
Yeah, that's right. Looking at you.
This guy in particular.
Yeah. Just keep your ears, perked, because there's going to be a lot that is happening relative to this. And who knows, this is where I may be streaming for a while for doing the show from. So I'm going to be down here a lot. So I can't see your guys' comments in the chat, but if you're saying nice things, I really love you and appreciate you and thank you. So I can see that there's like 32 comments, but I can't actually see what they are. Oh, yay. Okay. Make fairy Amazon. Yeah. That'd be amazing.
That pay your workers, like not like no Amazon. Anyway.
Somebody was like, "Is it so small up there? Don't you think you'll outgrow it?" And I was like, if I get to the point that I would outgrow it, I don't want to leave this place because the neighborhood is so amazing. I want to open. I want to expand. I'll have 2 stores.
Yeah.
Can't have an empire if you're only in one place.
That's right. That's right.
Unless
Just
it's
need
a
a
very
flag.
big empire.
You need a flag.
Just multiply.
Yes. If I just put a flag out front, that means I own it. So
That's a great plan.
Lolly,
that's what.
Can
So
I
that's a
give you
great
some
plan.
magic?
Well, it worked with the moon, apparently. Like, America was just like, put this flag on the moon. Ours now. So,
What were you saying, Professor Greenman?
Yes, because
Lolly, can I give
flags
you some
dictate
magic?
everything. Here's
that's right.
Everybody, all together, the word is grow. Grow.
grow,
Grow.
grow,
Grow.
grow,
Grow.
No.
Grow.
Hold on. We are not using the appropriate word for growth. It's photosynthesis, guys.
Yeah.
Photosynthesis.
Anybody tuning in at this exact moment to the show is just going to be like, what's
You'd be
happening right now? Like, all these people are like chanting photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
One of us. One
Do
of
mushrooms
us.
use
And that
photosynthesis?
concludes our 15 minutes of chant. Now we
In
shall
Mitosia?
start our 15 minutes of screaming.
Are you intending to use Oompa Loompas or give out golden tickets? Give away the store.
No.
I like
I'm down for that.
To answer
You know
your question, Green Men, they
yes.
don't use photosynthesis. They use enzymes in their mycelium network to break down and digest other substances. So they don't really use photosynthesis, which is really funny.
Are we talking about mushrooms and how they grow right now?
He asked if we used photosynthesis.
I'm learning something new. Yay. I don't know anything about how mushrooms grow.
There was a whole documentary on the Net of the Flicks, I believe, about mushrooms, wasn't there?
I watched that so many times.
Of course you did.
I bet it's really cool because I bet they have a lot of that hyper speed footage where you see them go. Yeah.
So
Or
did
watch
you
them
know that
spore
you are
under black
actually
lights
part
or
of
whatever.
the Third nature kingdom.
Anyway, back to the cake.
The cake.
And how it is a lie.
No, I am standing in the middle of the cake right now, you guys. I'm very excited about it.
The cake is very
Are
real.
you?
You
Are
should
you
be careful.
very
You don't want to get
excited?
frosting on your socks.
Very, very excited.
Very
I'm
excited.
very excited for you too. I'm just containing all of it for when I see you in person again.
I
and then
really
want to
go help you set up. I want to help you set up so bad.
I do too.
Well,
You
I
should plan a trip.
am pretty sure that during the month of April, we are going to be planning some actual work parties because I know that just Jennifer has she is the owner of the Uncommon Cottage, who will be my downstairs partner. And she just has a bunch of, stuff from her current store, like I said, which is only like 3 doors down from here. And so she has she has to slowly migrate all of her store into her now new big, huge space. So she has a lot to do. Obviously, I have a lot to do because I'm like, I am not an interior design person, and I absolutely will want people to, I will want people to give me suggestions because I am not good. I had the idea today. I was like, I kind of want to do this space, at least some of this space, like I've done at home, which if you've been in my house and seen my house, you know that I've basically all of my walls are just muraled with pictures, like fairy pictures. And I kind of want to do that. But this wall here, I sort of like behind, so this is upstairs again. I'm trying to show you this wall here down the stairs. Which way? There. Right behind me. I sort of want to do on this wall is where I want to put people's business names and something for them, you know, if they contribute to the Kickstarter. And one of the ideas that we had for that was putting actual in character cosplay portraits of people. This is one of the really upper levels. You could get your basic name on the wall for a pretty reasonable level, but like I think we maybe put it like $500 or something. You can actually have a portrait of yourself with your name below it, but you have to be all dressed up and cool and in character. And then you can, you know, framed in everything, right? Like, pow, on the wall. So
I think it'd be sick to drop.
The Kickstarter isn't live yet, so it's all just in rough draft phase. So where I decide to put that and how much I decide to put it at is, you know,
speculation until then. Yes.
Yeah. So
I think it'd be sick to get an artist and pay for them to draw out people's portraits and like color them or whatever in, so that they can have their own like piece of art of them in their cosplay on the wall, as opposed to just like a printed picture. You can also give them the choice. Sorry.
If I can find an artist that can do that at a reasonable rate relative to the cost of the Kickstarter level, the donation level, then I would prefer actually to do that. Like, I already plan on reaching out to some vendors that I know to see if they will wholesale some items for some of the Kickstarter reward levels. Some of them I'm going to do myself, and but I do plan to. I just, of course, would rather, you know, that's what I'm all about. So I'd rather give that business to, you know, our vendors that we have worked with over the years, or, you know, whatever that is. So, yeah, yay! Thank you for believing.
I mean, I'd like to talk to you about it later, but
I would too, because I have ideas.
You're like, we've got ideas.
I'm really, really good with putting stuff together when it comes to decorating. If you ask Seth, I've literally drawn out like rooms and like shown like what we should do for like our ceiling and stuff, because we were gonna like
I can do anything here. Like, look, did I show you? Like, look at all this track lighting. These beams, they start at the front, and there's like 1, 2, 3. I think there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. They go all the way across into the back of the store. I can put stuff on top of them. I can string stuff up and through them. I can put stuff underneath them.
Like
I can do
ivies and fairy lights. Oh
yes.
my
One of the ideas that we had was to, you know how in Harry Potter they have the hanging candles? We thought about doing like hanging candles, kind of maybe going down the stair. But then I was like, maybe instead of candles, I should do will-o-wisps, like the LED, you know, the cool.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, have something like that. Or one of our vendors makes those Legend of Zelda, the little fairies from Legend of Zelda that I have.
That game,
yeah, like maybe I could just like hang those around, like buy some of those from her and hang those around. Yeah, I don't know. So many ideas, all of which require capital.
It's true.
Very true.
I was gonna say earlier, sorry, now I'm embarrassed. I wanted to talk to you about it later as well, but I don't know if you've seen some of my recent drawings. I've gotten really proud, and that'll be my downfall, is my pride. But I've gotten really
I can't imagine it.
No, it won't happen, but I've gotten really satisfied with my drawing style, and I'm not too expensive. So if you want to see some of my art, we could look at that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so excited. I could talk about this probably for like another hour and just take up the whole show. So
yeah.
So to move the show along just a little bit, should I do the Wheel of Wind from last time?
Yes.
Yes. So I think Wheel of Wind, and you guys, this is for the watercolor paint set, which is back at the castle. I don't have it obviously here with me at the shop. So, but it is for the whole thing. And Ion, you are in charge of doing all the show technicalities tonight. So I will let you pull up the Wheel of Wind. I think I got it mostly set up. I know I forgot to do this part. So, but we talked about it. We talked about it previously.
Should I change the color?
I need to pop my back.
I don't know. You're in charge. It's anarchy. It's color anarchy. You can do whatever you want. Well, how would I stop you?
Yeah.
Green, 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 and more green. Did I mention green?
All right, here we go. And let's see.
You got to push OK. Yeah.
Yep.
And then click it.
And then
click it. Click it.
Click, 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 click.
You're
Jeez,
now
it
big
takes a
hat
while.
Ion. Apparently.
Oh, it just.
Wow,
flew
that took
past.
a little bit. Should it just
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is it lagging?
Congratulations.
It looks like it
Michael
literally
Houston.
landed on the edge. Yay, Michael!
Who is it?
Michael
Michael
Houston.
who?
Oh,
Houston.
it's so pixelated for
Houston.
me. It's Michael
Houghton.
Houghton.
Houghton?
Houghton.
H-U-O-U-G-H.
H-O-U-G-H.
It's got the GH. It has
T-O-N.
35 possible spelling pronunciations.
I would not say Houghton. I would say Houghton.
Well,
I heard
it's
Houghton.
Well,
one of those.
congratulations, Michael. You're the winner.
Oh yes. Congratulations, Michael.
Yeah, and so of course, obviously, since I've been doing all of this and stuff and things, no vendor again tonight. But Phoenix has agreed to rustle up a mystery crystal box for you guys for this next week's giveaway. And so maybe I will let you talk about what could possibly be in the mystery crystal box, Phoenix. And while you do that, everybody can put some magic word suggestions into the comments.
Should I embiggen you, Phoenix?
Embiggen me. Oh, so yes, this was completely just thought of out of random, as you can tell. With last week, us not having a show, so many busy things with Lolly and her wonderful storefront. We kind of just haven't had a chance to have vendors so that we can have random other things in. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to put together a Mr. Box. Not sure what it's going to be yet, but I will definitely say that even though they're not on the show this evening as one of our wonderful people that we usually have to help us here, the bus boys, as some of you may know from previous episodes, will be probably most of the ones that I'll be adding into this box, but I have a few different things, not to steal Lolly's thunder because her storefront's getting up and running, but my website's also getting up and running, so a few of my crystal jars might be in there as well, so definitely look out. I will send pictures to Lolly later so that I can tease all of you with what may or may not be in there.
That's right.
And whoever winds up winning, if you would be so kind as to send a picture of said thing so that we could actually show the mystery after it's been opened, that'd be great. Thank you. But we'll figure that out next week.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
It's like a cliffhanger.
Same time, same pay channel.
Oh,
All
look
right,
at you guys.
Exactly.
What?
So
Same
we've got
time,
some
same great channel.
we got some magic words coming in. There's I forgot to turn the timer on, so there's a little bit more time for people to put
A
in
little bit
magic
more
words.
time.
I'm gonna put in my own magic word just because I
Yes,
love it.
for the crystal mystery.
Right. And who's going to be picking the winner? That's the question.
I think.
Oh, I guess I should probably
I
put
mean,
my own thing
Lolly.
in there. Maybe I should pick the winner. If I'm the one giving the, yeah, that might actually make more sense.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to stop you there.
Let's
So-
see. Well, normally it's the vendor that
Greg,
gets to pick
stop
the
that.
winner. And since you are kind of sponsoring the mystery box, Phoenix, we can let you pick the winner, or you can be in the drawing, and maybe we'll let like Professor Greenman made suggestions.
No, not
Nope.
me. That was
I'll
Triple.
just pick the winner because I can't be in the drawing. Not if I'm the one giving away the box. So I just yay! Look what I got. Thanks everybody, and let me just open it on video live for everybody. No. We'll give
All
it to
right.
somebody who actually should have some fun here.
All right, so your time's up. All right, let's go back to the beginning.
Ion is like, the time is up.
All right, so there's crystallize,
Ooh.
fluorescent, very excited,
Very excited. Mm-hmm.
rainbow shinings,
That actually says shinnings to be. I know it's
Shinnings.
supposed to be like, I'm just like suddenly imagining leprechauns going around with like like a rainbow in the shape of a hockey stick, and just like whack shinning people with it.
Rainbow
I
shins.
imagine, like,
Oh.
I imagine, like, you know how like assassins will have like this spike on their front of their shoe.
There you go. Yeah.
let's see, mystery gem,
I'll be tasting your shinnings with rainbow, thank you. Bam. Oh.
fairy apothecary,
Fairy apothecary. Oh.
polychromata
That's cool.
That's a mouthful. Yeah.
Also, yes,
And then we can get Lolly to say it.
mushroom.
I can say
shop,
polychromatifae.
Mushroom
Okay, well,
shop.
it's fun to hear you say it still.
mystery phoenix,
Mystery Phoenix. Whoo.
It's Mr. E. Phoenix.
Mr. E Phoenix. What does the E stand for? Find out.
dairy fairy. Let's see. Oh, Rocky.
Hey, Rocky. Probably did
I
that
don't
a
get
little
that
too well.
Oh,
no.
and then Ingvi. Leave it to Ingvi to give us an unpronounceable Icelandic word.
Ingrid,
All right,
what does it
so
say?
I'm gonna guess.
Envy, thank you so
pronounce,
much. I love
wait,
when you do
don't
that.
tell us. Does everyone wanna guess?
Potek. Yeah.
Alpha Potek? Alpha
Yeah.
Patek?
Alpha Potek. Is that?
Alpha-
I'm not sure if that's pronounced properly or not.
All right, Ingvi, what is it?
Let's see. Adventure box.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna let a couple more in. Rainbow shins and Foxy
Foxy Rock.
Foxy Rocks. Oh, dang, those are all so good. So toss up between Foxy Rocks and Fairy Apothecary. But I'm going to have to go with Fairy Apothecary because I always give you so many bad ones. I should give you at least one good one that,
Nice.
looks good on your forum and actually promotes you in a proper light. So how about that?
Oh, guys, Ingrid said that
Alright.
the Icelandic word that they put in the chat means a fairy apothecary.
Oh, that's so cool.
Do we want to pick it in
Can I
Icelandic,
change
or
it?
is it already chosen?
Because it's still the same thing. I mean, maybe we should keep it in English since your business is, in the United States where people might be reading that more. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably
just
true.
accept
Being able to type it more.
That was wonderful, Ingrid. That's so. I like that.
It makes me feel like there's a thing in some city in Iceland. It's called Elf School, and I really want to go there. And it's spelled like that, ALF. But now I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could find a way to actually, because it's just such a cool looking word, right?
Mhm.
It is
Yeah.
really cool, but to be fair, mine was first.
That's true. Fairy apothecary it is.
Fairy
yeah.
apothecary it is, and okay.
I love you, Andy. I'm glad we had the great enough minds to think of the same exact thing.
Yeah.
I love when people
See-
like just drop drop bits of their culture for people to pick up. It's so
I
nice and sweet.
know.
I love you,
This
Ingvi.
I hope
this is the new
that
age.
one day we get to meet them.
Me too. Oh my God, I'm so
What was I
Well,
gonna
nice
say?
ones.
Oh, I was gonna say, you guys, in order to be entered to win the mystery crystal box next week, after the show, only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, you will go to the comment section. You will put the word Fairy Apothecary in the comments, and then you will get your entry to win next week's drawing. So that's how you do that. If you want your extra entries, you can join our Patreon and get your entry there as well. So. Maybe I'll
also
get.
join the YouTube channel.
Don't forget to join our YouTube channel. That's another way to be able to get that extra entry there. And what was the
Maybe-
fourth and final means of entry?
Technically, it's the coffee, but because we also have a coffee. If you want to donate, all the links for that are also in the low bar. But I was just thinking, I was like, oh, maybe that's one of the things that I should do on the Kickstarter is just give everybody like a year's worth of one entry into every drawing.
That would be sick because then you like.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I
Does
could
this
do
go
that.
for people that are also on your show?
Oh, yes. If you donate to the Kickstarter, for sure, 100%. Like,
nice,
um, yeah, like some of the levels I've been looking at, like, if you are donating at a high enough level that it essentially is equivalent to the amount that you're already donating on Patreon, I don't see why you shouldn't also like get the same thing kind of that a Patreon at that. So like where I have 15% off of purchases in my store online or now also physically, I think I've got a 15, 20, and 30% that you can get off of my store. And so that will probably be copied over into the Kickstarter, you know, at the different levels that are there. So, and then of course the Kickstarter rewards always stack, right? So each successive level includes all the rewards below it. So that's how they usually work. So I'm pretty excited.
Just more incentive, everybody. Yes.
So are we going to do the taste testing next?
Man, you are just so excited to just move right along, guy.
I'm just trying to keep us on the agenda.
It's
I
true.
didn't get
It is.
one.
You haven't even given me the agenda.
Ion.
I didn't get one.
The power's gone to my head. I got put in charge of making the producing of the
And
show.
now look at what's going
Ion.
And now I'm letting it
all right,
go.
Ion, would you like to explain to everybody what we're doing?
No.
I'm not
you're
sending
in
things
charge.
to FedEx in the mail,
Come on.
apparently.
Flex your
Guys,
power muscles.
hold on. Ion, you've seen the agenda for yourself, have you not? Is it real or
I
is it a lie?
I actually have not seen the agenda.
You've been lying to us, Lolly?
No.
I've seen it. He's another pair of eyes. We gotta believe him.
I mean, she told you right from the get-go the cake was a lie. Cake was code for agenda. My bad you couldn't understand that.
No, that was you guys. That was not me. That agenda is there. If you go look at my interocitor at my desk in the other room, it is there. I just didn't print it up and bring it here.
It's all the
Is
way
that
over
permission
there.
for me to enter?
just all fake news.
It's fake news. It's fake news.
Fake news.
Nice.
It's all fake news.
Anyway,
Oh my god, I gotta make that character now. I'm gonna do it.
No.
Everyone will
don't
see that at the
torment
next
us.
fairy blossom. It'll be great.
Is it
So,
gonna be
as-
like
as-
Lion
be the
King?
best fairy interpretation you've ever seen. I gotta make that now. It's gonna be horrible.
Amanita, what are you trying to say down there?
Amanita, I'm gonna need you to actually be a part of this conversation when I see you at Fairy Blossom, because it's gonna be like the best time ever, and we can do it right up. Okay, I'll go and get my nice
You're gonna
orange
love it.
suntan lotion. It'll be perfect.
no, not the suntan lotion.
So-
I'm gonna need you to stop.
I'm gonna need it.
So,
I'm very concerned.
as the audience, you might know that we like to torture ourselves with tasting weird foods that exist out in the world. And today is no different. Apparently, there exists a Pepsi flavor that involves Peeps.
Mm-hmm.
Peep
The
the
holiday
Pepsi, y'all.
marshmallow flavory treat thingy. That
Ion brings
I unfortunately already tried mine because I forgot about Fae News, and my brother and I usually go on adventures together when we trying different foods like Fae News as well. So I'm gonna wait for everybody's reactions.
Okay, Ion, I guess you're gonna bite the bullet first, huh?
Did it already smell that bad just opening it?
Yes.
it does smell
no.
peepish.
It smells peepish.
It's peepy.
Oh, that's not
Peepy smelling.
But I like Peeps.
okay, but but
I'm not
Peep
saying I
Ish,
don't
do
like
you like
Peeps. I'm
Peep
just
Ish or do you
saying
like
that
Peeps? It's
I
different.
do not. So I do not feel bad at all watching
What
this
I
go down.
don't like is carbonation.
Down the hatch.
not too bad.
Oh well,
It's very
is
marshmallowy.
the smell
All right.
worse than the taste?
Professor? You don't like it, huh?
No, not.
What
Tom
about you,
DeLonge.
Rainwolf?
I like it.
Well, you know how it is with dogs. They'll eat everything.
Did we see you taste it already? Did I totally blank?
I'm trying to get
say-
some. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get some of the carbonation out because carbonation is really hard for me.
I will say, even though I don't like Peeps, still better than Clemonades.
Oh.
Oh, by
gross.
a
So-
country
By
mile.
far. I'm just saying.
Also better than Baby Bell margaritas.
So
Okay, but on a scale of claminets, like which one's worse, claminets or Baby Bell margaritas?
That's a
How do
good
you
question, Ion.
Clamonades.
hold on.
Clamonades margaritas will split the difference.
Ew.
I-
Okay,
I-
here we go.
I'm going to reject the premise because Baby Bell margaritas.
Just the way you like
is
your
bad. I would have
margaritas,
another.
chunky.
It doesn't. It's oh my gosh! It smells like Peeps, and I don't know if it really tastes like Peeps, but it tastes like marshmallow for sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does taste like marshmallow. It's not
But
unpleasant.
it doesn't taste like a raw marshmallow. It tastes like a marshmallow that's been lightly toasted on the fire.
Oh,
I just
that's
saw
big.
Envy's
yeah.
comment.
What?
No.
Wait,
Uh-uh.
what? Did somebody
No.
post a comment?
On
We'll
you.
see.
No.
Just dip
Uh-uh.
them right in there. It's a
Oh,
dipping
hell
sauce.
No.
No.
Heck
Oh.
I'm just gonna veto
Yep,
that
it's a
right
dipping
now.
sauce for your Peeps.
No.
What did I
No.
say?
I'm beginning to
Uh-uh.
dislike the fact that I made a rule that all cans of soda had to be finished.
It's a small can. It's like
Hey,
6
if I can
ounces.
drink
Ours
an
are-
thank
entire
God.
bottle of
'Cause-
that chocolate soda, you can drink the
7.5.
Peeps.
That's good
Which
to
I
know
still
that
have
the
some
small
of that
can-
I need to send to Stormy, actually. Oh, so Lady Ash says that you and I, Kamar, should redo the Peeps roasting.
That was a very pleasant memory I had as a kid.
You should tell everybody what we did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was a really, really old live stream. Old because I barely remember it. But from what I do remember, it was actually at Lolly's castle. And she had brought me over, and my mom was in the background, and I'm all dressed up. And we have like
Excuse
10,
me.
12 packs of different flavors of Peeps.
We
There
bought
was
every flavor we could find.
They're all the
There's
same
so
flavor,
many.
they're just different colored.
They
Different-
are
no,
not
no.
all the same
There was,
flavor.
like,
They are not
birthday
pixie
cake,
sticks.
And there were a lot of different. Wait, what?
We'll circle back to what Ion just said. You finish your
Okay.
story.
Ion's gonna get got apparently.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. So
After
yeah,
8:30.
there's like 12, 14 different flavors of Peeps. It's insane. And then we sat and roasted one of each for both of us at a time. And we went through the whole thing and just reacting and having fun. It is a very, very fond memory of mine.
How
it
do
was
you
also
not have
kind of awful at
diabetes?
certain points.
We cooked all the
Sounds
sugar out of it.
Okay, fair.
There were a couple times actually where we lit a peep on fire and accidentally like had to stomp it out. I remember. That.
Yeah, we definitely let some of them. Well, it was pretty fun stabbing the peeps and then like, pretending to do like the witch trials or something. Like,
Oh yeah. I don't know if we ended up doing the trick where you stick the toothpick in the peep, and then you put 2 different peeps on a paper plate, and then you microwave them so that they start. You see which one stabs the other peep first.
No, we didn't. That
You
sounds
can do it with
amazing.
marshmallows. I don't know if you can do it with peeps, but we have to do
That's
it.
a peep
If we-
joust.
Yeah, the peep joust. If we do the peep roasting, we have to do a peep joust.
A peep joust?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never
They'll
seen a
stab each
peep
other.
joust.
It's a
That
thing.
You
sounds.
stab each other with peeps.
No, you put
The peeps move towards each other as they heat up
as they expand.
and they
Oh,
see which
okay.
one wins
And you stick a toothpick in each one. You put them on a paper plate. Whichever one stabs the other one first with the toothpick wins. So you just pick 2 different flavors.
So they're in competition there. You see.
Yeah, and
I
then we
love
could place
this.
bets. We could bet. Oh, never mind.
I always like it when people take the peeps and then they do funny like dioramas. So like the peeps that are pole dancing or
They
I am
could
not
we
doing
could recreate the peep bucket war.
Oh,
It-
what did Ion say, huh? What did he say?
So Ion said peeps don't actually have different flavors. They all taste the same. They're just different colors. So people think they're different flavors. And why did you say that, Ion? Tell the audience, if you will.
So I honestly do believe that, but
No,
we'd have to
haven't
experiment.
you put them in your mouth?
I have.
Okay. You've also put a pixie stick in your mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay. One of those things does taste all the same, but it isn't
So-
the peeps.
So
Well, it's definitely not the pixie sticks.
during my leprechaun education, I got into a great debate about the flavors of pixie sticks.
Your
And
leprechaun.
And I argued that we were influenced by the color of the tube that it comes out of on what flavor it is. Then they don't actually taste the difference. And so we did the great pixie stick experiment, in which we bought a packet of roughly 4,000 pixie sticks, and we had multiple subjects blindfolded and tasting them to see if they could identify the color of the wrapper it came out of. And of the 15 subjects, only 1 could do better than Chance.
Then Chance or Chet's?
Chance. Like
Oh,
That
okay.
just
randomly
means
guessing
they
the
still
color.
had good taste buds.
No, that person was literally allergic, had an allergic reaction to one of the colors. And
So that's how they know that it's.
an active
the evil
dislike of
flavor.
another one.
Mm.
And so
Yes,
they
that
had
one's burning my
visceral
lips.
reaction to two of the possible flavors, and so they were doing better than Chance because it was obvious to them when they tasted it.
Oh man!
Wow.
Can you imagine though? I'm just gonna go take part in this little like taste testing thing, and then you go to the ER and have to get EpiPens. Like,
It occupied a weekend. 'Cause,
of course it did. What?
Oh man.
I
How
like
bad
the
is
notion, though.
reaction?
I like the notion of there you are in the ER and somebody's like, "Why are you here?" And you're like, "Well, the story involves peeps, right?"
No,
All right,
peeps
yeah.
involve pixie
Pixie
sticks.
sticks, yeah.
Peeps and pixie sticks.
So
Chicken
we
poo
ended up
lipstick,
concluding
red
that in
chapstick.
fact the color influences your thought of what flavor a pixie stick is, because no one could identify what color they were based on the taste alone. So,
Except
and
for
I
the person that
propose
was
an
allergic.
experiment involving peeps in much the same vein.
Okay, to that end, both Rainwolf and I live only 10 miles from where they make peeps. So yeah, you've got a supply coming.
Oh, sick.
I'll probably
Wait.
get them for like discount cheap. Yeah.
Wait,
No middleman. Just go to the supplier.
somebody has a supply of peeps coming? Me?
Yes.
What? You're sending me peeps.
That's
He wants
too
to
many
do the
peeps.
taste test thing.
This is
We
the
will go
affirmative,
by
yes.
Each and every color, flavor, or whatever they call them of the peeps, since we are so close by and can get the factory discount.
Nice.
Oh.
And then we can do your silly little placebo test, Ion.
It's
Well,
a
you know what though? If
blindfolded
you
trial.
do that, I can give you, I can print shipping labels for you that you can just slap onto a box if you buy the peeps, and then we can send some to Amanita and Kamar and Phoenix as well.
Okay.
you
I
got-
have no way to roast marshmallows, and plus it's a good excuse to get together.
And we can joust.
No, we have to do it when
Yes.
we're together because
Oh yeah, because
they need to be blindfolded and fed the peep without knowing what color it is.
Maybe if we have a work party at the shop and everybody comes out here, we can do the
Work
show from the shop
party!
in a big group show, and we can all do peep tasting.
that sounds sick. And then everyone
Oh my god, that would be so fun.
probably should
That
stop going
sounds
back
like
to
what
betting on
would
the
make
peep
us
jousting.
sick. But
Hey,
Okay,
Amanita,
okay. So I need to like talk to Story now because me and her are the ones that are the furthest away, but we should all be
How
there.
far are
Just
you?
saying.
From Seattle.
I'm on the other side of the beautiful. I'm in the Lilac City.
Yep.
Are
the-
you
Oh,
the city
by
of the
us?
lilacs.
I'm in Ocean City area.
Mhm.
Yep. But like Phoenix is maybe 4 hours away, and you're about 2 hours away, Kamar.
Oh,
Yes,
So-
if we're talking human time zones, yes.
Yes,
I-
not as the crow flies.
Mhm.
Amanita, though, didn't you say something about a flavor of Dr. Pepper?
Oh yeah. I'll be right back.
oh
What?
no.
Oh, you sound so
I-
sad. I'll be right back.
So
I did mention it.
Amanita and their brother do all these adventures that they talked about. So their brother will just bring back random stuff from the store, Kit Kats, Monster Energies, just stuff that looks like an adventure, and they'll all try them, including Xerxes. And I will not. I am a coward in that vein of adventure.
No, you can do it. What's
No.
gonna happen? You just have to like put a piece of gum in your mouth.
No, what'll happen is if it's a funny little texture, I'll I'll puke.
Is that
It's a-
what you really will?
Yeah, or it'll cause me a lot of anxiety. It's like a texture sensory thing.
Huh.
So, but I'm willing to try some things if they're not too crazy on the show. Claminaise will never be one of them. I hate condiments.
Mhm.
Condiments make me so. Oh, I hate condiments. It's so weird. It's so weird.
There's another suggestion for something we could do with excess peeps, which is reuse them as miniatures in a Warhammer game.
Just we gotta like glue a cardboard bottom of them though. and,
Warhammer 40 peeps, nice.
Because if we don't, then like someone will spill a drink or something, or it'll get really hot, and then the peeps will stick to the map.
That's why you just put toothpicks from the bottom.
Like they've got little toothpick legs.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm dying. I'm back.
I am not returning that kiss. By the way, Professor Greenman, he can blow me all the kisses he wants, but I'm not returning it. I'm not getting married to Quiplick.
Mhm.
I can't help what Clipwick
Ooh,
does.
I want to try that
But-
one.
You've been warned.
Okay, embiggen this.
Strawberry
Ion,
and
embiggen
cream?
Amanita.
Magic and big and go.
Oh.
I want to taste that so bad.
Strawberries
Me
and
too.
cream.
Is it good? I can't remember.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I think you were in the celestial realm
da.
when you had it, not actually, but so I can't remember.
I love the sound of things opening, and then I'm gonna pull out my bougie straw,
Oh,
and we'll go ahead and turn this here so my straw don't float around.
what?
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 Do you not know that trick?
Do you not know that?
No, I do now.
Well,
It is now
That's
entered
correct.
within your brain.
so
Mhm.
like you can put a straw in, but you move your little opener to the side
move
and
the
you just put a
tab.
straw in.
And it's so the carbonation bubbles don't slowly push your straw out of your drink.
Yeah,
Huh.
it don't float.
Well, that's
I
a
know that when I first opened it, I got a waft of strawberries.
Is it
Oh, that
good?
sounds
I
amazing.
want to taste
Really
that
good.
so bad.
It's
Yeah.
delicious. I think
Where-
I want to put this in like ice cream and have a
Oh.
strawberries and cream vanilla float.
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds
I
amazing.
need that. I need that in my
you could
tummy
also
right now.
Ooh.
you could also reduce it and make a syrup for putting on strawberries and shortcake.
Oh
dessert.
my goodness,
Oh.
you
I
absolutely
didn't have caffeine in
could.
it. That would be weird. But it wouldn't be weird. It'd be like, that'd be fun actually.
Oh. I do
I'm-
want
I'm all about this. This sounds amazing and delicious.
So we could reduce. Hey, Amanita, we could work together. Reduce the soda. You could make strawberry. You could get. We could make strawberry shortcake, and then we could reduce down the soda to drizzle it on top. You could make your famous whipped cream.
The whipped cream that everybody loves.
Yeah.
I don't know what you had for your wedding, that lemon cake with blueberry sauce or what. All I know
I
is it
made
was,
that. It's
I
my
want-
recipe.
I want more because it was so good.
Yeah, I made that recipe. It's my recipe.
What a
I need
burger.
a copy of that recipe.
It is a
Sounds
go-to burger joint in Texas. So
I see.
much like California has In-N-Out Burger, Texas has Whataburger.
Like, what a burger. Mmm.
Oh, I was imagining like, what's a burger?
Just like
the
Carl's
question.
Jr. is
Washington.
Yes.
what is it called in the South? It's called something else. It's not called Carl's Jr.
Not
in
Castle.
Hardee's.
Hardee's. It's called
Mhm.
Hardee's in the
Oh,
South.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't know that.
crazy. Checkers fries are amazing too. Oh man. Don't get me
Checkers, yeah.
started.
all I know is that Carl's Jr. made one of the most memorable burger commercials I ever saw in my life. It was with these dudes, and so this was before the legalization of certain green plants. So all of this is only implied in the commercial, which is what makes it so beautiful, right? Is that you just know by watching it that that's what the commercial makers are getting at. But these guys are like, oh, munchies, right? So they go to Carl's Jr. and they come back to this living room that is just filled with, random stuff, as stoners are wont to do. And they sit down on a couch, and in front of the couch is like a coffee table, and on the coffee table is an aquarium filled with water, right? And so they sit down with their burgers, and they unwrap their burgers, and they're leaning over, and they're eating the burgers over the aquarium because they're just like leaning forward and taking bites. But the burgers are so juicy and with, mayo and mustard and ketchup that those things are squishing out the bottom of the burger. And these guys are like, oh, dude, these are the best burgers. They chow down these burgers. And as they do, the stuff drips out of their burger into the aquarium. And they're like, oh, and then they sit back on the couch like they're so full. And then they both stare at the aquarium where you see the condiments dripping down, like, in these really slow lava lamp types of ways. And they're like, dude. And then it's like the whole thing is like meant to basically be like, this is how the lava lamp was invented, right?
Okay, that's pretty good.
And it was just like, I just found that to be like such a brilliant commercial without actually showing or saying anything illegal or whatever, because obviously back then you couldn't, so.
That's pretty amazing, even for condiments.
Sometimes commercial art is pretty good. So that evil marketing media, right?
True.
All I know is now I want Carl's Jr. actually, so.
One
That's
time
right.
we ate at Carl's Jr. in Bremerton, and it was probably just the fact that it was Bremerton.
Oh no. Yeah. that was
Yeah,
the
my mom got a
worst.
cold burger.
Oh, what?
We all got food poisoning.
What's a cold burger?
No, like her
it
burger
was
was
served cold,
entirely
it wasn't
cold.
cooked fully.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine was had a lot of red.
Menu
in the
item. I'm like,
middle.
is that a specialty type of burger?
No,
No.
no.
Cold.
Yeah, it's the specialty kind of burger that usually gets the health department called on you.
The blue burger.
The
I really-
$40,000 fine burger.
Oh,
actually what it
wow.
I don't know if that's actually the fine.
Parker
just-
Moo.
Here, hold on. Is the fine for?
Now I want to tell everybody about Milwaukee's cannibal sandwich.
What?
Oh
Oh,
no!
what?
It is after 8:30.
What?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Cannibal sandwich is actually kind of a delicacy in Milwaukee.
Did you say cannibal?
Yes.
Like
Like
human
a human
flesh?
eating a human cannibal?
No, not that. It's called that.
Okay.
But what it is
Is it pulled pork?
finely chopped beef, raw, with a slice of onion on rye bread.
Ew. It's
It's
just
actually
raw. They don't
pretty
even
good.
cook it?
It's actually pretty
It's
good.
like it's like steak tartare.
No. But I wouldn't eat that. I mean,
Carpaccio.
I guess I would try it because I will
Carpaccio.
try things, but
I
It
can't
isn't
do
to everybody's
raw.
taste, but for some people, they prefer it. And you see it served a lot at tailgate parties and things.
Not gonna lie, I do like taking steak when it's like rare and just like eating it as feral as possible and pretending I'm ripping into
just
the flesh.
blood
with
dripping
my-
down your
Yeah,
face.
just blood dripping down my face, just pretending I'm
Yeah.
a feral little like person, like "Arr!"
Rainwolf, it sounds like she knows you.
Oh man, I'm dying. It's 8:50. I didn't even notice the time. Do we want to do some weird news?
Yes, please.
All right.
All right.
Time for
Alright.
some
All
weird
right, I'll come up with a
news.
couple articles to vote between you guys. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh no, this is where suddenly we
Oh.
don't have anything to talk about, right?
I
Like,
would
Actually,
honest-
yeah.
I'm-
I
Now
think
you
I'm
get to
glad
be on
you
the other
have
side of
an
the Princess
I
Lolly.
finished it.
I am
finished
glad
it.
it's empty.
I finished it. It was delicious.
you finished that whole can before I even finished my little teeny tiny Pepsi Peeps can, which I don't
Hey,
think it's actually that terrible. So
Does,
Yep,
does,
it was.
Does anyone
It's
want
not for
a specific
everybody.
kind of theme?
We should do mushrooms, more mushrooms, and maybe a little bit of fairy.
How about a
I
little
totally missed what we're
crochet in
talking
there?
about. I was looking
And
up to
more
see what the
mushroom.
fine. I was looking up to see what the fine was.
The
For like a
Apparently-
full burger.
Network.
Apparently
Greatest
Amanita
scientific
wants to go down the
finds of
rabbit hole.
2022.
and like not come out for 5 days, right? Amanita was like, let's do mushrooms, more mushrooms, and maybe then some more mushrooms, mushroom tea, and then we will have maybe some portobello mushrooms for dinner.
More
we like
Portos.
Amanita's eyes are like this
Portos.
big. Guys, you'll never believe what I've seen.
I just
Okay.
have giant eyes. It's like I'm an anime character just yoinked out of a thing, and I'm like, that's why sometimes I'm like, maybe I was meant to just be an anime character instead of a human, because being a human sucks.
So, yeah, Amanita's frills and such that they have for their hair stuff is like we've put up Amanita's hair and stuff in the past, and it's spiky and
bald
3D
right
like an
now.
actual anime character. Yeah, well, you're kind of bald.
No,
What are you talking about?
It looks like my natural
Okay.
hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 seconds.
All right. I'm going without a particular theme, but here's two that I came up with. What made Beethoven sick? DNA from his hair offers clues.
Ooh.
Or missing porcupine brain returns to zoo.
I like
Pinky still missing.
What?
Ew.
What?
That's gross.
I like
What?
that.
I don't
Pinky's
understand
still
that.
missing.
I don't understand. You said the brain returns to the zoo. What does that have to do with the pinky being missing?
Pinky in the
Pinky
brain.
in the
It's
brain.
a pair of Pinky in the brain.
Oh.
How did I get that before you? I never even watched Pinky in
Oh.
the Brain.
What?
So if you want to hear about Beethoven's possible cause of death, vote number 1. And if you
I
want to hear
can't
about
vote.
2 porcupines, Pinky and the Brain, then vote number 2.
Yeah,
Number
no,
1, you guys.
guys. I did. Yeah.
I
vote
didn't hear
number 1.
mushroom anywhere in that.
Yeah, I did Amanita's hair, y'all.
Look like you're not the only one who gets the vote.
Oh, if you saw how thick my hair was just a second ago, Lolly, is what we were talking about, because this looks like I'm not bald because of how well Kamar did Amanita's hair.
You
said
don't
Amanita,
look
right?
bald at all.
No, well, okay, they showed you the sides, right? You saw the sides, I mean.
I think she missed it.
I saw you take your mushroom cap off.
Just for this show. Sorry.
Only Fae.
Make it rain, you guys. Make it rain. Oh.
I did that.
Oh,
It makes it
wow.
That's awesome.
And then, like, when you put it down, you can't even tell.
Because it's so thick, yeah.
That's amazing.
It's because I did it right at, like, the temple. Anyway.
Good job.
All right, so apparently Beethoven's mystery death is the winner. So let's
Ingvi says it's because it might involve a mushroom.
I love you, Ingvi. My heart goes out to you, second best to my husband.
all right. Can we see the article here?
Yep.
All right. What made Beethoven sick? DNA from his hair offers clues.
How did we get DNA from his hair to begin with?
From
I
his
presume the article's
corpse?
going to tell us.
That's
Oh.
really creepy.
But you have to
Yeah.
exhume people to get their corpses.
This
I
sounds
guess
like
Right.
necromancy in the making.
If you have a shovel, we
Near-
can just... Oh, sorry.
Nearly 200 years after Ludwig von Beethoven's death, researchers pulled DNA from strands of his hair, searching for clues about the health problems and hearing loss that plagued him. They weren't able to crack the case of the German composer's deafness or severe stomach ailments, but they did find a genetic risk for liver disease, plus a liver-damaging hepatitis B infection in the last months of his life. These factors, along with his chronic drinking, were probably enough to cause the liver failure that was widely believed to have killed him, according to a study published Wednesday in the journal Current Biology. This Sunday marks the 196th anniversary of Beethoven's death in Vienna on March 26, 1827, at the age of 56. The composer himself wrote that he wanted doctors to study his health problems after he died. With Beethoven in particular, they waited long enough for
Yeah, that took a while.
Jeez, what took him so long? With Beethoven in particular, it is the case that illnesses sometimes very much limited his creative work, said study author Axel Schmidt, the geneticist at the University Hospital Bonn in Germany. And for physicians, it has always been a mystery what was really behind it. Since his death, scientists have long tried to piece together Beethoven's medical history and have offered a variety of possible explanations for his many maladies. Now, with advances in ancient DNA technology, researchers have been able to pull genetic clues from locks of Beethoven's hair that have been snipped off and preserved as keepsakes. They focused on 5 locks that are almost certainly authentic, coming down from the same European male, according to the study. They also looked into 3 other historical locks and weren't able to confirm that those were actually Beethoven's. Previous tests on one of those locks suggest Beethoven had lead poisoning, but researchers concluded the sample was actually from a woman.
That's not funny.
After cleaning Beethoven's hair one strand at a time, scientists dissolved the pieces into a solution and fished out chunks of DNA, said study author Tristan James Alexander Begg.
That's terrible.
I can't believe you... Well, I can. I can believe that you laughed.
I heard that they're hearing his Fifth Symphony being played in reverse at his mausoleum.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's
Hey, guys.
no,
Hello.
he's just decomposing.
Hello.
Did you? So I missed basically the whole article because because my downstairs neighbor Jennifer, who owns the Uncommon Cottage, came in, and so I wanted, since she happened to come in, I was like, "Oh, you should come upstairs really quick. Embiggen me really fast, Ion." I know I'm interrupting the articles. Am I embiggened?
No, hold on.
Hold on, he's good. There.
Hello.
No, that's Amanita.
Wrong person.
Hi. This is the camera right here, where my finger is. There you go. Hi, everyone. This
Hello.
is Jennifer.
Hello.
Hi, Jennifer. She owns the store that's downstairs from me that I showed you guys earlier when we did the walkthrough of the whole building.
Uncommon Cottage.
Tell everybody what you sell.
I sell whimsy, weird gifts, a little bit of goth, a little bit of hippie, a lot of fairy. I definitely represent individual artists and small batch companies. And can I curse? Okay, it's like whimsy, weird, and what the fuck. There you go.
Here, show them this. This is your logo. Like you have a
Oh
little,
yeah,
she has a little pin of her logo. This is
this is my logo.
that's her business.
And that this is here.
nice.
Yeah.
And that is like, so we got Mary Poppins, we have Charlotte's Web, you know, the door's big because we never know when trolls might need to enter, or that we might need to open the door and go to Narnia. And then the flower here is from a very obscure Dr. Seuss book, the Happy Birthday book by Dr. Seuss. And this is in the middle of the book where there's these people and they're cutting these big flowers. Anyway, this is from the Happy Birthday book by Dr. Seuss. And that is what I decided and I put together to make my logo.
There you go.
That's it.
so cool.
That's my story. It's cool. Hey, everyone. Come see the store.
Hi.
Come see me and Amy's stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be
You'll-
able to
you'll hear
work
more from
parties
us.
helping out.
Like, I'm going my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
I'll talk to you guys
Bye.
soon.
Okay.
That was fun.
Awesome.
Okay, you can unembiggen me now. Hey, will you guys shut that door? That way I'm not yelling at you in your direction. Thanks. Yeah, okay, thanks. So I missed the whole thing because they came in and like I was like, oh, I want to go make sure that, you know, it's somebody that should be here. So what happened? Why was he, what did his hair reveal? Give me the
he had
scoop.
like a liver problem basically in his DNA, and then he drank a lot. So
Everybody
that's
did.
what I remember.
Because if they drank regular water, they basically died of dysentery.
Fair.
Everybody was an alcoholic. That's all they could drink, right? Fermented stuff, hops.
Plus, he had hepatitis B, so
Oh
What is
yeah.
hepatitis B?
it's
I
a
think
disease that attacks your liver.
Yeah, so he had alcoholism, hepatitis B with the liver, and then he had an actual liver, a different liver thing.
Huh.
So
Wow.
his liver really just went, gotcha.
Well, I guess.
So to skim a little bit, they used apparently a total of 10 feet of his
Mhm.
hair. I'm
Oh,
surprised
wow.
they have 10 feet of his hair.
Wow.
How did, like, is it 10 feet if they do it end to end?
No, they
Yeah.
used lots of his hair, and then they had to take each strand to clean it off, and then melt it in acid to take the DNA chunks and then analyze them.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
a heck of
Yeah,
a
so-
process.
You add up all the pieces, and it would be 10 feet of hair. But to be honest, I'm surprised they have that much because apparently it's just hair that people took as keepsakes from him. Apparently,
Yeah, they had to make sure it all. They checked and they made sure all the samples, all 8 are. Oh, I'm covered in glitter from my dress. You can't really. Oh, you could see it. I just surprised myself. Anyway, yeah. So they took like the 8 samples or whatever, and they figured out they all came from the same man. There were other samples, but they did not come from the same man. So they're assuming this man is Beethoven.
Well, there you go, I guess.
here's something interesting. Research also led to a surprising discovery. When they tested DNA from living members of the extended Beethoven family, scientists found a discrepancy in the Y chromosomes that get passed down on the father's side. The Y chromosomes from the 5 men matched each other, but they didn't match the composers.
Did Beethoven have 1 child or 0 children? I know that Mozart had 1 son, but
Here,
that
I'll
person
search it up
did
real
not.
quick.
follow in the
That's
musical
weird.
tradition.
I can't say that I know.
Me either.
So anyway, there's suggesting there's an extra pair paternity event, i.e., a person that a male person in the family that isn't in the family.
But that doesn't make any sense. Are they or not they in the family?
I don't
What?
see anything. Hold on. I'm looking. I don't see anything about him having kids. Hold on.
But I don't understand what Ion is saying. And what are you saying?
So in the article, it says this suggests there was an extra pair paternity event somewhere in the generations before Beethoven was born. Like said, in other words, a child born from an extramarital relationship in the composer's family tree.
Oh, okay.
What caused Beethoven's hearing loss is still unanswered, said Ohio State University's Dr. Cooper, who was not involved in the study. And it may be difficult one to figure out because genetics can only show half of the nature and nurture equation that makes up our health.
I mean, that makes sense. So, okay. Well, there you go then. Mystery still unsolved.
All right, let's see.
What, Professor Greenman?
Do we want, let's see.
I wait on pins and needles because I'm not the one picking this time.
All right, let's see. I want to do. What do I want to do? All right. Elk rescued after it ignored warnings and fell through ice. Or dark slithering creature seen by boat captain near North Carolina coast stirs debate. What is it? So if you want to hear about the elk that needed to be rescued from the ice after it ignored warnings, press number 1.
Hold on.
If you want to,
No, an elk
an elk.
an animal ignored warnings.
We should do the animal one.
No, we should do the weird slithery water snake one. I don't understand how an animal is supposed to know that the warnings are warnings to begin with. What?
So
Not to be a party pooper, I'm probably gonna have to distract while we do the water one if there's any pictures of the deep sea and slithering monsters. Cause
Oh, that's right, because you don't like the ocean.
I really don't.
Right.
I'm over here like at the mention of it, I'm like, oh no.
All right, it's 2 if you want to hear about the creature slithering under the water.
I just like, hey, elk, don't go on the ice.
What
No,
Oh,
it's
the
just
elk
flipping
did
them
it
off.
anyway.
They're like, F you, dude.
What do you mean the elk? We put a sign up. I don't know why the elk didn't read the sign. Like, what? I just don't understand. What do you mean the elk ignored warnings?
I don't know. The article will surely tell us.
Yeah, but the cool possible Loch Ness monster sounds neat. But that's because Nessie is one of my favorite cryptids. So what can I say?
So in my travels, I was listening to what is referred to as a radio broadcast, where it was a call-in show, and apparently someone called into the show to complain that the government put deer crossing signs in busy parts of the highways when they should have put them someplace else so that the deer crossed elsewhere.
Are you serious?
Yes, that is an old news thing that legit happened. Well, we don't know if the person doing the calling in was doing a prank, but somebody did in fact call in and be like, Why did you put you should put these in a different place. The deer will cross there instead. Like that's like they think the signs are for the deer, not for people warning about the deer. Like what?
So it looks like the underwater creature one. So let me pull that up.
Kamar. You're
All
gonna have to
right,
plug
I'm
your
gonna write on
ears.
my novel then, because I
Only
can't.
if there's pictures though, right?
Okay, I'll wait. The second I see a picture, though, I'm pulling up my document.
I actually before you start reading, Ion, it's 9:10, but my battery is really low and I don't have a plug-in. I didn't bring any kind of a charger here with me. So I am wondering if after this, are you guys all okay with calling the show a little bit early tonight? Because I'm going to run out of battery soon, so I probably shouldn't do that.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
That is
All right.
perfectly okay with me. I want to get some writing done, so.
All right. So, dark slithering creature seen by boat captain near North Carolina coast stirs debate. What is it?
That looks like an
Creature that looks
alligator or
equal part
something.
alligator, fish, and eel has become subject of online debate after being recorded undulating in the waters of southeastern North Carolina. The video has been viewed more than 123,000 times since being shared on Facebook on January 3rd by Jason Tails Outdoors Bait and Tackle on Atlantic Beach. Something you don't see every day, the shop wrote. Whales or the Loch News monster? That's weird. I think they meant Loch Ness. Spell check. Okay. Loch Ness monster in the port this morning. Never seen one inside the inlet like this.
Does that video show it swimming in the water? You can only do 10 seconds of the video at a time. So 10 seconds at a time.
Goodbye.
Oh, there it is. Ah.
What is that?
Well, that was interesting.
Wow.
So what's interesting about that is that's not how alligators swim, even though it looks an awful lot like an alligator.
Oh.
Anyway, do you want me to keep the video going? Because I stopped it after 10 seconds or so. Okay. The 43-second video shows the creature's surface with a sputter of air, then began slithering like a snake with an alligator-like head sticking out of the water. Nearly 1,400 reactions and comments have been posted as of January 5th, including guesses that it was an alligator, a rarely seen right whale calf, a large dolphin, or a manatee. Most of those are uncommon in Bogue Sound this time of year. The right whales are migrating along the coast for winter.
What's a whale calf? Is that like a baby whale?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a baby whale.
Okay.
Whale calf. They're called calves.
I didn't know that.
I don't know what is meant by right whale though.
Right? Like your right hand, right?
Yeah, like your right hand, right.
Oh, I don't know either.
Now,
weird.
See, now the quote. Now that is strange, odd-looking head for sure. David Ford wrote on Facebook. That's a gator. You can see the eyes on top of its head. Mike Williams wrote. So, all sorts of. Definitely not a gator. They don't swim like that at all. Katie Johnson said. Looks like an anaconda or boa to me. Video was recorded by charter boat captain Daniel Griffey, who said it looked like a baby whale got lost from its mother. Wasn't sure at first, thought it was a group of dolphins splashing around until it swam right beside the boat, he posted. One of the coolest things I've ever seen on the water.
Oh.
Jason Tails Outdoor Bait and Tackle did not offer a definitive answer. It is located on the Barrier Island along Bogue Sound. So.
Republican whales. That's what they mean by right.
Right whale. They don't look red.
Yeah, they don't look red to me. But I guess if there's a blue whale. Oh no. Okay, you guys. So yeah, 9:14. My battery's gonna die here. If I continue the show, I think for the whole time. So we are gonna call it just a few minutes early here. But remember, the magic word for this week is Fairy Apothecary, which is going to be the name of my new store that I'm opening. This physical storefront here. And it's for a mystery box of crystals that is being donated by Phoenix. And I think with that said, it's a Vegas Pirate Fest this weekend. You can also get your extra entries by subscribing to our Patreon. And then next week, we should be back with you, as normal on Wednesday. And soon here, there will be a Kickstarter and all the tickets and everything for Fairy Blossom going live. And so just a lot of stuff is up and happening. It's all really good, awesome news. And I love you all and thank you all for your kind words and support tonight on our little walkthrough. And with that said, then we didn't even get to talk about the Tipsy Pixie gossip. So maybe we'll do that next week. So
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
All right. Good night, everybody. Hit the like and subscribe if you had fun laughing with us tonight. And we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Ion? Make it so.
Trying to find the outro.
Make it so, number one.
Where's it hiding?
You have to go to the brand tab and then you have to scroll down. And I think
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon, links below.
Did it? Oh!